first students at the original Acton Academy. I graduated from that school 2 years ago.
And I am currently a junior.
And today we're here to tell you about what it's like to attend high school at the Greenfields Academy.
Being a Voyager, which is a high school student at the Greenfields Academy, is very different than being a student in a traditional high school.
The first thing students do when they show up to school every day is circle up for a 15-minute discussion, where they talk about their goals for the day or discuss an important topic relating to what they're learning.
Next is core skills. This is a time when you get to learn things like math, reading, writing, and history. We use online programs to learn these topics, and students can go at their own pace.
You'll never see a teacher lecture at Greenfields Academy. Instead, you'll see adult guides who create curriculum and lead discussions. But it's the students' responsibility to hold themselves and others accountable.
After that, after core skills in the morning, which sometimes includes PE as well, students will regather to relaunch themselves into a day with a discussion. Our high school calendar runs a bit differently than most. Our school runs in 6-week sprints with a week-long break in between each one. During the afternoons, we have quest time.
Quests are one of the many ways we explore what we want to do. Each quest is focused on a different profession that changes every session. At the end of each quest, we have an exhibition of learning where you present what you've learned and you practice a real-world simulation of being in that profession.
Some of my favorite quests include the chemistry quest from last year, where at the exhibition we competed in a chopped-style simulation with the guests acting as judges of our meals. And we also did a travel quest where we created real itineraries for trips that we could take after high school.
One of my favorite parts of my high school experience was how we got to spend so much time exploring what our callings are. So every year, Voyagers get the chance to apprentice under an expert in a profession that they want to explore. They'll learn how to research businesses, pitch themselves to employers, and eventually ask for a letter of recommendation. So some of the apprenticeships that I did included working at bakeries and apprenticing at an elementary school in California.
Some other apprenticeships people have done include working under movie directors, at animal shelters, or even for Khan Academy.
My final apprenticeship at the elementary school is what confirmed that I have a passion for working with young people and that I want to be in education. And now I attend the University of San Francisco and I'm studying psychology and child development. Because this type of education is so non-traditional, sometimes people wonder if they can get into a great college if they attend a high school like this. Well, 2 years ago when I applied, my application actually looked just like any other application. I had a GPA, a 4-year transcript, and an SAT score. But what set my application apart is I was able to write about how my unique high school experience made me develop as a leader. And I got into almost every school that I applied to and even received some merit-based scholarships.
And I'm a junior right now, but I want to pursue filmmaking as my next great adventure. And I'm actually not sure right now whether college will be the right path for me after high school or not. So right now I'm looking into opportunities and ways to kind of advance my skills as a filmmaker and specifically a video editor.
Even though I'd been attending my school since I was 9, I remember the night before my first day of high school, I was so excited and super nervous because I knew that because I was part of the original group of high schoolers at my school, I was going to be able to hugely impact the culture and create curriculum that was going to last for years past when I graduated.
One of my favorite things that's different about being in high school is the ability to take part in projects that benefit the entire community, the whole school. Like for example, for the past 3 years of high school, I've been on the yearbook team, and I've also helped assistant coach middle school PE, which has been great as well.
Another thing that really sets high school apart is that you spend so much of your time looking for your next great adventure. So you do this by reading industry books, by interviewing people who are 10, 30, and 50 years down the line from where you are right now, and by doing lots of self-exploration exercises that are built into quests and other curriculum at school. High school at Greenfields Academy is much smaller than most traditional schools. But because most of the core skills are learned online, people from all 4 grades are in one room together. And because of all of the time that means that you spend with each other, you become really great friends. And I have what I know are going to be lifelong friends from my high school experience. We even got to do a lot of the traditional high school events that people look forward to.
Yeah, I've organized a ultimate frisbee team and also a film club with other high schoolers. Some of us even went to prom last year as well, so very fun.
One of our mottos is to work hard and play hard. High school was one of the best experiences ever for me, and I made my best friends there. But it was also the place that I learned to work hard, lead, and find a calling that can change the world.
If you want to go to a high school that prepares you to change the world, you should consider Greenfields Academy today.